or we just keep bullshitting like we always do because there's no music in this show.
We never have music.
We used to. Actually, way back in the day, that's not true. We did have a song, and then I thought it was just stupid. I thought like talking about ponies was better. So,
Well,
little intro pony talk, little pony this, little pony that.
like what we do. Bunch
Yeah,
of weird shit.
little yeah. Anyway, little pony butt plugs. Get them at Amazon.
I've never seen a pony butt plug, but I've seen foxes.
Oh, you never seen the little pony ones?
Nope.
My Little Bronies butt plugs.
Nope. Never seen my little brony butt plug.
Hey everybody, I'm Milkman.
Welcome back to our show.
Yeah,
I'm Evan.
and it's been a hearty 3 months since we recorded last.
Oh, yes, it has.
We had to really recuperate after the difficult experience of having to watch those Sony Spider-Man Universe films. They were Craven and Madam Web and
Morbius.
Morbius were it was just too much. It took
Yes.
all of it out of us, and we just had to.
We had to take a 3-month break.
Yeah, it was just. Whew. That's not true. That's a lie. But I'm gonna stick with.
Hey, they'll never know.
They'll never know. But we're back, and I can't promise that we'll be back on. I can promise we'll be back. I just don't know how quickly or
There's no schedule.
There's no schedule. Like, are we do we record 4 times a year? Possibly.
Have we ever recorded more than 4 times a year?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes, we have. That is a fact. We have. But this 3-month break is our largest break. Well, since we actually stopped the show, technically, because we did stop the show. So this is our biggest break. Actual, this wasn't even a break.
Mini vacation.
This wasn't even a break. This was just kept getting pushed aside, and I feel bad for it. But sometimes it happens.
It does.
And we're back though.
Shit happens.
And it's timely because the new Superman 2025 film came out this week, directed by James Gunn, starring David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, Nathan Fillion, a bunch of other people. And we're going to talk about it because we've both seen it. So,
yes.
Rev, what did you think?
Fucking loved it. It was so good. There was so much humor in that movie. It was, in my opinion, what a Superman movie should have been. Hopeful, bright, fun, and just full of life. It didn't feel like you were going to go watch another Snyderverse movie. This was one of the best superhero movies I've seen in a while, and James Gunn did a fantastic job.
I am less positive on the film.
Why?
I liked it. It was fine. I think in my kind of short review on Discord I put, I thought great casting. I think the cast is awesome. Awesome. I think it does some great world building for the future of the DCU, the new cinematic universe of the DC is putting together there. I think that's really good. Has some good moments in it, but overall, I felt that the story was messy. I thought the action sequences were really messy, and ultimately, I thought this is like a major film, but it feels like very minor James Gunn. Like it just, for me, it didn't have the fun of the Guardians movies. It didn't have. It didn't have the soundtrack. It didn't have the soundtrack, but it just. I mean, it had a couple songs, but it just was lacking something. It was just there's a lot going on in it, but there's just. I just felt it was lacking. Like it has heart on its, but it doesn't carry the heart through the film very well, and it left me wanting not more movie, but just more from it, and kind of let down. I'd put it at a 7.5. That's kind of. I guess, and my joke was like, "There's nowhere for it to go but up." So the DC, up and away. But yeah, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. My initial kind of take on it.
Yeah, all right, I can see that. I kind of knew you were going to be a little pickier than I am. With all the filming and everything that you have in your background.
None of the comic book stuff or any of that stuff really. Like I enjoyed all that. I just well, let's just start with things we really liked. Like, so what are some of the stuff like that just really stood out for you?
The interview, when Lois was interviewing him, he did the whole Christopher Reeve posture voice change, and that made me nostalgic for Christopher Reeve Superman. I loved that whole part. That when she went off she turned off the recorder, he was back to being Clark.
Right.
And then when she turned it back on, he was back to being Superman. That was so well done. I loved that he did the whole posture change and the voice change during that whole thing. Yeah, and he kept going in and out.
It's a great scene. They have great chemistry together. Again, the casting I think is awesome, pretty much with everybody. And like, yeah, both David and Rachel playing Lois and Superman or Clark, very awesome. It's perfect. They're perfect for this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that scene was a lot of fun, and basically is kind of ethically and morally what the whole film's about. Definitely a very great sequence. And like their first fight, they've been, the film. Hey, spoilers. We should probably preface. We've seen the movie. We're just gonna spoil it. So
they know that though.
Yeah, they know that. We don't give a fuck if you haven't seen it. If you haven't, whatever. Just just know that. We should have said that beforehand. But yeah, just know it. We're just like, if you can email us, but we're not gonna read it. So.
I read them. Just nobody ever. It's all junk.
Oh yeah, we just get junk mail.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I forgot the other part I was going to say. But yes, that was a great sequence. What else did you like?
Guy Gardner.
I
loved the guy.
I figured
Nathan Fillion really. I felt like that he was embodiment of Guy Gardner. So the scene I loved the most was him in the desert when he just flips his hand and all those hand constructs come up, like talk to the hand and fuck you. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And his whole attitude, he really was channeling Guy Gardner more than Hal Jordan that he's played in the past on the animated shows.
Sure. What did you think of his constructs and the effect they used, do you think? Versus
I liked how dark it was. I liked how they were darker, and so you could see what was going on, and they had just basic detail to them because that's what Guy is.
They kind of seem kind of gooey, like a jelly.
Yeah. But that's kind of Guy's thing, is he's got so much willpower that it leaks out of him and it leaks out of his constructs.
That's funny. Yeah, no, he was definitely probably the best iteration of a live action Green Lantern we've gotten so far. What did you think of the Justice Gang in general?
The guy that played Mr. Terrific, I loved him. He was great. He played the arrogant asshole really well. I liked the girl that played Hawk Girl. I didn't like that every time she was flying, she was screaming.
Yeah, the Hawk Girl scream. I found that.
Yeah,
annoying. I found that weird.
I didn't like it. It was really. It was annoying.
Why?
Yeah. Why did she have to scream? I loved her using her mace and beating the shit out of people with that thing. Like she bounced it off the walls and shit. That was awesome.
Right. Other things you really liked that stood out?
Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, I felt like he was channeling both Kevin Spacey and, oh my god, first Superman movies.
I thought he
Gene Wilder.
Gene Hackman. I thought Gene Hackman
yes.
and Rosenbaum from Smallville.
Really? You thought Rosenbaum?
Yeah.
I saw Kevin Spacey.
Really?
Because of the just his attitude towards Eve. I thought that was very.
That. Well, I mean, Gene Hackman was kind of like that too, I guess. I mean, Lex is always kind of like that towards.
Yeah, Lex is always like that towards Eve. That is true.
No, I mean,
but it just felt like Kevin Spacey and Gene Hackman.
I did like Nicholas Hoult quite a bit as Lex. I did like his kind of monologues were fun.
I loved his speech at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but it was a fantastic speech.
The one about what is he talking about? Other geniuses? That one?
Yeah. Yeah. When he was inside his ship, floating above the rift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
I really liked Crypto. That was
awesome.
He
was fun. It was pretty awesome. I love that.
I also think kind of hinging the whole film on kind of the fact that, I gotta go save the dog. He's probably, he's kind of an asshole dog, but he's alone and probably scared. I think that scene was pretty awesome. I also like that. Yeah. I also like that. When they first released images of this movie and Superman's just sitting down in his living room and there's a space monster in the back, or the imp in the background, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is he doing?" But in this movie, it explains that oh, they got it. It's just an imp. They're taking care of it.
Yeah.
I don't need to deal with that.
It's I love that guy's construct is a baseball bat just donking it in the
and they kind of rack focus to what's going on in the background, and then they come back. It's just the world. I like the idea that they've built this world that this shit is just happening all the time. It's it just exists.
Yeah.
This is just how it is. But then and then Lois is like, "Were you out helping them?" It's like, "No, I was looking for the dog." And it's just huh? I don't. They don't. It's totally different things are going on right now. It's just it was funny.
It was really funny, and he was all nonchalant about it too. Just because he's looking for the dog, and they're out there beating on the imp, and he's like, "Yeah, it's okay.
They got it. It's fine." And it's funny too, because when you go back that far to that photo, it's what is this movie going to be about? Blah blah blah. What is that? It's obviously it's just a throwaway thing, really.
Yep.
We have no idea.
Throwaway thing for the one thing.
We actually have no idea why it's there. It's just there. It's just that's great. What else did I? I like the. I like the score where obviously it's kind of a play off of the original Williams score with electric guitar.
Yeah.
Sometimes I felt like it could have been used to better effect. That's just my opinion. Okay. Matt, what else did I? There's some other. Obviously, what's funny? We did some kind of Hulk. I forget what it was 3 months ago, so I don't remember the Sony episode. But we made some kind of Hulk parallel or joke. I don't remember
Superman?
what it was. No, not in Superman. In our last episode, our Spider-Man universe episode about Hulk, and I don't remember what it is. But I put the joke in the title, so that means that we had a joke about Hulk in the title. And I don't remember.
What was the title?
It's something about the SSU and Hulk Solo. I don't remember why Hulk Solo was Hulk Solo. It was was it a Star Wars Hulk reference? I don't even remember what the joke was now. I'm trying to I don't remember. Anyway, here's the thing. Okay. I like this scene a lot with Crypto, with the Lex thing, but it's basically the Hulk and Loki scene, just again. So while I think it's funny and it's cute that Crypto gets his revenge on Lex, it's well,
it's been done.
It's been done. It's like, and it's at the end. It's exactly where it is, and it's just kind of weird. It's funny. It's like, oh, it's cute. I like it, but it's like we've done that. We've seen that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it, and that makes sense. It does make sense that he's. It feels like James Gunn is going to rehash some Marvel stuff just a little bit.
Well, I think he tried not. And in doing so, I think he's trying not to rehash certain Superman things. We never see Superman, rip off, open the shirt. We never see, we don't. What else do we not see? There's some other stuff we don't see.
Whipping off the glasses and.
Well, there's. Yeah, I mean. Well,
we didn't see Lois in trouble.
What did you think about that? The whole glasses using that explanation
the
of
hypno glasses,
the hypno glasses thing. Like, did we really need that exposition? Like,
I thought it was. I honestly thought that was pretty funny. That when Lois was in the Hall of Justice, and guys just blurting out all of Superman's secrets. Doesn't know if she knows that he's Superman or not, and mentions the hypno glasses, and she's like, "Of course I knew about the fucking hypno glasses. What the hell do you expect?"
Yeah, it's funny, but it's just like, what? I don't know. And I get that it's a real thing, but is it still a real thing, or is that just like a Silver Age thing? Like, I don't know. It's funny. It was funny. It's fine. Yeah. I guess
say it.
My problems with the film itself are just like the action scenes are kind of boring. Like, I just felt like ultimately there's not like a standout cool action sequence. Like, it's
one that stood out to me that I liked was when he was fighting the raptors and flying in the sky with them. He did the tornado swirl and then did the heat vision.
I guess it's fine.
I like that one.
Like,
that's never been done before.
You're right. Has it not been done before? You didn't do something like that in Justice League?
No.
Okay.
Come on. Really?
I don't know.
What the fuck would you use that on instead of being depressed in Justice League?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm just saying. But like, here's the thing: they do this 3 times in the movie where something falls and he holds it up. Like, and it's funny the first time with the dog. The little dog's gonna get squashed by the kaiju, and he blows him away. But then, like, there's 2 other times where they do the same thing where he stops something from falling on somebody, and it's like
building falling on him. Yeah,
it's like, is there not other things that Superman can do? Like, it's just wild. Like, I was just kind of, this is okay. And then the last one's kind of cool because he comes out of the rubble, but it's like, the same exact thing. We've seen this already. Yeah. We've done this.
Don't do it again.
And he did it 3 times. Anyway. And then just some of the... In theory, the pocket universe thing is kind of cool, and it's fine. But then the whole rift thing at the end I found so... How, like... early comic book CG weird. Like, what is this? What is this? And then
no, I felt that way too for the rift.
Like the end.
They had to put in there that sure. Mr. Terrific is the smartest man in the universe and he can crack all of Lex's bullshit. Oh, hey, look, there's a wiener in the background. I didn't realize that.
You got a little fucking.
Yeah.
You got a little fucking going.
No,
on?
I got a wiener back there.
We're gonna get fucking thrown off the internet.
Here, I'll sit in front of it.
In front of the wiener. Yeah. So I don't know. There's that, but then in the pocket universe, towards man. Oh, okay. First of all, I thought, what's his name? I want to say
Elemental Man.
Elemental Man, but that's not a real name. Why can't I think M?
Metallo?
It's not Metallo, is it?
Magneto.
Huh?
Metamorpho.
That's what it is. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know how I had a brain fart there. That is
Okay,
such a plot device.
It took me a minute.
It's like he just shows up and there's this dude and he can't do anything because he's baby. And then
which I've never seen the baby in the comics.
I don't know. I don't read a lot of Superman.
I've never seen.
Anyway, so that's just a construct for this story. This is where I'm talking about where the story is kind of messy. And then okay, fine. Metamorpho can create elements. Kryptonite, fine. I wish they could have played that a little, tied it more into the story, so that we could understand that was a thing that was going to happen, instead of just surprise. We got this plot device that can hurt Superman. Cool, whatever. But then he can also create different elements to then create a little. It's like I can depower him, but also power him. And it's just like how just fitting.
Yeah, he can make a sun.
How just fitting for your story, like
right.
And then he was so against helping Superman. And then he's in the next thing when the guy gets murdered, he's shook and he just, I guess maybe I can buy that, but it's like, man, you've been so, I don't know. That whole sequence is weird. This whole, and then as they break out, the ensuing action scene with the river and the black hole and the holding the baby, and I have hands, but I can't hold him while I'm transformed, seems weird, but he can use his tentacles to pull Superman out of the black hole. Like, there's just so much logic that I'm like, what am I? And what?
That bothered me too.
And then what's going on? And like, I just don't know where we are. We're just like flipping, and then Superman can blow harder than he can fly. What?
Against the black hole too?
I don't know, man. I don't know. So that whole sequence, I'm just like, really took me out of it, man. I was just like, what is going on? This story's logic is just going fucking. And I get Crypto's kind of dumb or bad, but like, you could have had him be a little good once in a while. Like, he's not always bad. I don't know. I get that was the whole story, that he's a bad dog, but like, I don't know. I feel like at some point he's like, not. I don't know. That
gonna learn something.
The scene was just weird. I was having a hard time with this scene, the whole sequence of this event, the whole pocket universe stuff. Like, I was just having a hard time with it all.
No, makes sense.
I did like the Mr. Terrific fight scene before they go into the pocket universe with Lois, where he Lois,
that was really cool.
All his little T-orbs are going off and shit. That was pretty fun. T-spheres, whatever. Jesus Christ.
What?
What's the difference between an orb and a sphere?
Fuck if I know.
Sorry, I'll say T-circles.
It's circles.
I like the characters. I like the jokes. I just don't feel like they did a good job with all the action scenes, in my opinion, tying that together with the story. Like, I rewatched. Here's a funny thing too. This is after I watched Superman last night. I rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, not the whole Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but I looked up what the tomato rating for Superman and Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and they have pretty much the same tomato rating. Critics and audience review about the same.
Okay.
And I think that's bullshit because I think Guardians 3 is way better in my opinion. Anyway, I watched the ending. I watched the ending again of that film, and everything makes sense when they're docking the bad ship to the head of the Celestial, and they're getting all the kids out, and then Rocket has this kind of this moment where he kind of shifts and he cares about something more than himself, and then when all the Guardians fight, what's his name? I just feel like that action sequence is so cool, and there's so much going on, and or even the prior to that, the whole Beastie Boys sequence when they decide to go save the kids, like that whole fight sequence in the hallway,
right,
is awesome. Yeah. And you feel it, and you get everyone, and you see everything. In Superman, I could just I kind of don't care about any of the action sequences. Like, none of them really like even at the end when they're fighting in the baseball field and the rift is splitting, and you find out that Ultraman is a clone of Superman but is not Bizarro.
I saw that coming.
Sure.
Saw that coming.
But like that whole fight scene is just kind of meh until the moment where, Crypto does attack the little
cameras
things, and that's a fun thing. But like, I feel like up until that point, like it's just such a boring fight. Like the whole the nanotech and the choking and like I don't know, man. I just found it all very, just not interesting. That's kind of
all right. I can understand that.
I mean, it makes sense in the movie. It just doesn't work. It just didn't work for me. I don't know why.
No,
I don't know why.
I get it.
My
one gripe is why the fuck was the engineer working with Luther? She works with the Authority, not with Luther. So that bugged me. That bugged me a lot. She's not a bad guy. She's a good guy.
I guess I just took it as like she as a regular human
Metahuman
was well no didn't she offer isn't in this film though she offers herself to Lex to do the thing to her to make her the engineer. Isn't that what the story is in this?
I don't know.
Oh, I think that's what's said in the. I think you should go. I think that's what's said in the film. Like, she believed in him, and she's against the alien Superman, and that's why she offered herself to be a part of this project.
Okay, so I don't remember that part.
She's just against Superman and believes in Lex to begin with. So that's why Lex and her have a shared. For whatever reason, I think that's the shared lore of this film.
I don't remember that.
And she's fine, but she seems that's another. I mean, she just seems like one of those just random bad guy number 3 with spinny blade hands that I've seen a million times before. I don't know. It's just so unoriginal and just kind of I don't know, man.
Tell us how you really feel.
And then tell me about Ultraman. Ultraman is an actual character, right?
Ultraman is a Superman from an alternate Earth.
Right. Okay.
He's Superman. But he works with the Injustice Gang, not the Justice League, or not for Luther.
Gotcha.
He works with Superwoman, the Owl, and all those guys.
Okay. And then Bizarro.
He's not a clone of Superman. Bizarro originally Bizarro was a clone of Superman.
So why do we think he chose not to make him Bizarro?
Maybe because Bizarro hasn't died yet.
Or
Superman,
do you think that this Ultraman will become Bizarro?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. I was just curious if
he went into the black hole, so who knows what the fuck's going to happen later on.
True.
I don't think he's dead.
I don't think so either. I would think that there's probably a lot of stuff it's setting up a bunch of stuff. Like obviously even the engineer's not dead.
No.
I mean that's why
she's unconscious.
That's why Superman survived all the stuff that happens in that one action scene because she decides to pull out to save herself. Because if she didn't, then she would have died.
Yeah.
The movie's short and moves really fast. It's like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours long. It's a quick movie.
It was a quick movie.
Rockets through.
I loved that Eve gave away the whole plot of the movie with all her selfies.
Oh yeah, well yeah, all the that was funny too.
Plans. I like that a lot.
The fact that Jimmy Olsen's some kind of player that all the women want is kind of funny, and Tess Mocker's like this overly creepy, clingy girlfriend. I don't know.
Yes,
it's weird. It would be weird that I guess the one thing about her is like, why does Lex keep her around? Because Lex doesn't seem like that type of person. It's such a weird, like it's kind of a throwaway and a throwback to like kind of classic Lex with like the Gene Hackman stuff with Tess Mocker and all that kind of stuff, or like for some reason Lex has a bumbling idiot girlfriend, or is the girlfriend like in Superman Returns, but in the same respect, she's like, why this Lex doesn't seem like that's something he would have. I don't understand what it's just weird. There's like I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. It is weird that this Lex would, the smartest person on Earth, Lex, would be around somebody as dumb, quote unquote dumb, as Eve.
And then on top of that, like, well, not on top of that, but like, I get that Kevin Spacey is with the character he's with in Superman Returns because Spacey is a little off. He's a little mental.
Yes.
Our Lex, or the Lex in this movie, just is basically, you know, a tech billionaire, like, who's becoming an evil genius guy trying to take over the world, kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but like, it doesn't. I don't quite get. But he doesn't seem goofy or weird enough, or have a slight bent that he would have this weird girlfriend. That's you know.
No.
It's weird.
Unless he just wants to torture himself.
But then at the same time, he has all these dumb girlfriends that he locks up in like the fucking. It's just like maybe that's what he likes. I mean, that's his thing. He just collects dumb girlfriends in the pocket universe.
I think that's his thing.
It's just like whatever floats your boat. No, there's just a lot of weird little things. I guess that's what everything just doesn't quite line up for me.
Okay, no, makes sense.
It's doing a lot of awesome things that I do like. It's just like there's not enough Ma and Pa Kent. It's like it's so little.
Yeah, we barely saw them.
There's so little of that.
Yeah, and they're a big part of Superman's life.
That's one thing I will give. Like, for whatever you take of the Snyder film, Man of Steel relies on the Kents a lot.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that whole film is about family and that dynamic. And, yeah, so that's one thing. I did just watch it before this, so it's fresh in my fucking mind.
Man of Steel?
Yeah. And I also watched Superman Returns. I wanted to really kind of get, like, which of these takes do I prefer? And, you know, I'm kind of pulling it. And, like, you know, I remember when I first saw Man of Steel. This is only my second time seeing it. I remember the first time I watched it, it's like, you know, I'm just very, like that's not Pa Kent. Like, that whole choice and that everyone, you know, I think that's the shout that was heard around the world with that Superman film. This time around, I kind of sympathized with it more. It's still weird to me in a sense. Like I don't really buy it.
Why would you tell your son who's super strong to not save you?
Right. But I mean, I get what they were trying to go for. It doesn't quite click.
No, it doesn't click. It didn't click.
But the use of that movie, all the other kind of lessons he's kind of instilling, and that the family does, it's way more important in that. Like in this, like you're trying to think like, well, why is he? I mean, they really play so close to the vest in this movie. Like he's obviously got all these great morals, but we barely go to the family that gave him the good morals. It's like, except
we know more about the L's than we do the Kents.
Oh yeah, that was a wild reveal. Has that been done in? Was that just? Yes. That's just All Star Superman. Where it's taken from.
I believe so, yeah.
Is it All-Star Superman or is it the other one? No.
It's one of them. I don't remember which one.
I mean, yes, it is. I figured it probably was, but I don't remember. I never read it, so I'm not sure which story it's taken from.
It's also kind of taken a little bit from Smallville, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Jor-El sent Kal-El to Earth to conquer and do all that stuff.
Oh, in Smallville?
Yeah.
Oh, wild. I didn't know that.
No? Yeah.
Oh, I never watched Smallville. Come on.
Okay.
What a dumb show.
I like Smallville.
I know. A lot of people did. Yeah. I mean, that... but it is also funny. You know, there's just... Even that, like... That I don't know. Everything was just so easy for everyone to do everything. Like the thing that they needed to defeat Superman was just there for them. It was just, I don't know. But I guess he watches that message because he's lonely all the time. And I guess that makes sense. Comes back to his fortress. The fortress was super cool.
I love that the fortress would come in and out and hide itself. That was really cool.
Oh, you know what? Something watching Man of Steel again today for the first time, or in a long time. He also flies from a black hole out of that one.
He does?
Yeah, at the end they create a. That's how they defeat the thing. They drop the bomb and it creates a black hole that sucks everything inside. So it sucks Zod back into the Phantom Zone, but it creates a black hole. And so then Lois falls out of
Zod got his neck broken.
Huh? Well,
Zod got his neck broken.
Yes, but technically, not Zod. You're right. You think that Zod got sucked in and with everyone else into the black hole. Then Lois falls out of the ship. Superman catches her and flies. Flies, and there's a black hole that's pulling them, and he's flying out of the black hole with Lois, and then they land and they kiss, and then Zod. Oh, he's not in the black hole, and then then the whole moral dilemma.
Yeah, I remember. I wasn't remembering the scene.
Oh, okay. We'll recycle the black hole, but we won't recycle more classic. Like, there's not really ever. So the like, it's funny in Superman Returns and in Man of Steel they have those cool, like, he's floating, soaking in the sun's energy. In this, you just have him strapped to a doctor's table, getting blasted by magnified sun rays. It's just kind of funny. Like this movie is very less romanticizing Superman, where I feel like Man of Steel and Superman Returns they do a job of romanticizing Superman in a way that this movie was very much more comic book. The romance between Superman and Lois is cool and fun, but they don't really romanticize Superman. It's there's not a lot of really big swells of, like, the score and him, like, being, and even when there is, they're really short in this movie, whereas in the other movies it's like, man, they let it build. They linger on him being like this god tier figure. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting choices. They're very different choices. It's interesting.
I have nothing to counter.
It was interesting how it begins. They kind of they lay it all out. They lay out the whole foundation of the DCU. Metahumans have been around for 300 centuries.
3 years.
Huh?
What, wasn't it 30 years?
No. I think it's 300. I think no. 3 it's
Superman came here 30 years ago.
No, 30 decades. Yeah, that was after the 300 years metahumans have been around. Then 30 decades the baby came. And then 3 years ago or was it 3 months?
Superman. It was 3 years.
3 years ago, Superman made himself known. 3 months ago, something else happened. 3 days ago, something else happened. And then,
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
So did you notice, I don't know. So in the Justice Hall, there is a mural of the JSA.
I saw that.
So, like, clearly those guys have, so metahumans have been around for a hot minute.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. That's what I'm saying. The film does a really good job of all this kind of world building.
Yes, it does. It really does.
And it's just
it builds upon itself, up and up and up and up.
And I think that that's what they're trying to achieve more so than just focusing on Superman in this movie. Even though
do you think their main goal was to world build in this movie?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you make an even better sequel.
If you already have an established world.
Right. You have all this stuff, all these rules. We're going to get the Green Lantern series coming out next. The Supergirl movie's coming. The Supergirl cameo in this movie is fucking sick. It's fun.
I love that scene.
It's funny. Like, you got a question. They're questioning about, like, this is why the dog has no boundaries because, and then all this stuff. That's a great scene.
And she's drunk off her ass.
I'm surprised that wasn't an ending credits scene. It's interesting that they just put it in the movie at the end, as opposed to, like, making you sit like a mid-credit sequence or something. Like all the credit sequence stuff. It's very just not important. It's like very like just.
Yeah. The crypto scene was adorable on the moon.
Sure.
That was adorable.
But the last one was like them just arguing about the
crack is crooked.
It's just like, what? That is like a throwaway deleted scene. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's like weird choices.
Yeah, it did feel like the kerosene should have been an end credit scene.
But maybe they don't want to do that. They don't want to be like Marvel, and so they just make them throwaway so people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, so I respected her being in it there. That's fine. I don't really care. Like, I don't need to sit through fucking credits. I would have been cool if they didn't put any in. That would have been fine. But I think people expect them. But
yeah, I think they do.
And so that's why I would go against the grain and not do it. But yeah, no, the whole carrot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Supergirl. It'll be interesting to see how that plays. How it plays, how much world building they do with that film, and how much of this Superman affects that movie, or if it does at all. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
It will be. I agree.
So where do you rank this Superman movie in all the Supermans?
Oh, and all of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Are we talking about
Christopher Reeve? Yeah, all of
them. How far are we going?
I know Superman 4 is your favorite. I know you love the Solar Man.
I would say this is probably my third favorite Superman.
Behind
the original Superman and Superman Returns.
Oh, okay.
Because I did like Superman Returns. Brendan Routh was a great Superman.
Dude.
And the story was fantastic.
I guess that is the thing. Like, I agree. I think Superman Returns is a great movie. Asterix, I understand that Spacey and Singer are trash human beings. I don't agree with them as they've become. But as a piece of art that a lot of people were a part of, and a lot of good people worked on that movie, I think Superman Returns is a really cohesive, awesome film with great... Like, let's talk about action sequences. That fucking airplane space shuttle sequence where the
God, that was so cool.
That is one of the great... That is the most... Let's say an iconic kind of Superman action sequence. And it's just so... It's just... I know what's happening at all moments. It looks cool. It's still... I just watched it last night. It still fucking holds up. And then the fact that it goes into the stadium and he stops it and he drops it and everyone starts cheering and it's just like... And then he's just classic kind of Christopher Reeve Superman as he goes in and like statistically flying still the safest thing, blah blah blah. It's awesome. It's like there's no scene like that in this Superman. There's nothing like that. And
there's not.
Yeah, that was one thing I was watching, but there's just I get that some people they don't like Superman Returns because it's like a direct sequel to Superman 2 and the whole Superman kid thing, and I get it. It's kind of weird, but it also kind of works. Like they do a really good job of tying it into that and making Superman 3 and 4 not exist, like throwing that out of continuity and this being like the trilogy. And I'm okay with that because Superman 3 and 4 are straight trash. So
they really are.
I don't know. I mean, Superman, I don't know what one I would say is my favorite. Like I have to I like Superman 1 and 2, the Christopher Reeve ones, but like I've rewatched those recently and they are not timeless. Like a lot of that stuff is kind of goofy.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Like throwing the shield.
There's also the whole like spinning the earth backwards, that's kind of some really Silver Age Superman shit that I can't get behind sometimes. Like it's like, this is dumb. So I mean, I think Superman Returns is my favorite, and then I would probably put I mean, I do like this movie. I'd probably put Superman 2, the Donner cut, second. Then
Donner cut is really good.
Then this Superman. I was surprised how much I actually really did like Man of Steel this time around. it is a very different type of
We'll have
movie.
to go back into Man of Steel and just rewatch it with open eyes.
I think the bad thing about it is it's just like such wanton, like crazy level of destruction at the end that I just don't buy. Like, it's just so. It's like Transformers Part 3 level of destruction or whatever. It's just like wild. It's just like, what?
You mean?
Yeah. I think yeah. It is funny how this Superman, the new one, goes through great lengths. Well, it's funny. Everyone's so blasé about shit happening in their city because they just know Superman's going to save them. So they're taking selfies and shit. You know, like, oh, we're fine. And then, you know, Green Lantern finally has to, like, create a bullhorn and say, get out of the fucking, you know, basically get out of here. It's dangerous and stuff. And then when the fucking, at the end, when there's an actual fissure, the crack or whatever, everyone does evacuate the city. They do evacuate the city. But, like, in Man of Steel, like, no one gives a shit. It's just, like, straight up just mayhem. And people are just looking up at the sky, watching buildings just die. It's just like, holy shit. Like, we could have reined this in a bit. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But I also like, you know, what I like about also this Superman is, like, I like the kaiju fights, meh, like, it's fine. But I like the different the different levels of care that different heroes feel. Like, the Justice Gang just wants to kill it, and Superman's like, well, I just want to draw it out and maybe study it. Take it to a reserve, you know, like there's just, like, there'd be this intergalactic reserve that we could send it to or something, you know. We don't have to kill it. And then Mr. Terrific just kills it, and he's like, now you've made a bigger mess. We have to clean this shit up now. I don't know. I like that. That's some fun.
That's the embodiment of Superman wanting to save everything and anything, right. And
but
not kill.
It's also some of that character development that happens within the action sequence that I like. And I usually think that Gunn's usually pretty good at it. I just felt here it was just kind of just a little messy.
Flat.
Just a little messy and doesn't hit it. Yeah. So I really wanted to like this movie more than I want, and I'll watch it again, but see where. But I worry that I'm gonna be really nitpicky the second time. Though I don't know.
Oh well, you always are nitpicky though.
Maybe. I mean, I was pretty nitpicky on Man of Steel, and then watching it again, I was like, oh. I mean, it's not a good movie. It's a good movie, and then it's not.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason that it makes itself a good movie is because it's not a good movie. It's the one thing that bothers me about all Snyder's comic verse movies, either the DCEU or the stuff that he did for Netflix, is the slow-mo. Bugs the ever-living shit out of me.
What about the slow-mo in Superman, this new Superman movie? In that one,
that didn't bother me.
No, but it's kind of out of control. Well, there's this one scene at the end where the whole group is inside the flying pod, Lois and all the news people, and they celebrate, and then it goes slow-mo. And Cat Grant is well endowed in this movie. And the slow-mo is egregious. Like, it's like, what was the choice behind that? Like, I don't even know why the celebration needs to be in slow-mo. Like, it's like, okay, someone made a choice here. It's like, what?
Yes.
It's like, what? Anyway, it's like, we've gone so... And then...
Cat Grant is very well endowed.
You know what's also funny? It's like, this film feels very kid-friendly.
It does.
But then there's some, like, gnarly shit in it. Like, the killing of the dude, just, like, pop him. It's like, whoa. And then it's, I don't know. It gets kind of...
Then all the middle fingers.
Yeah. Well, the fucking, when he's throwing up the nanobite, and he's pulling him out.
Oh, God,
that's pretty gross.
That was pretty nasty. That was pretty fucking gnarly.
But it's funny. It's like, it's all bright colors and hopeful, and it seems like it's all...
Yeah.
And then it's, maybe not take your kids. You'd have to really kind of gauge the level of which...
Depends on your kid.
Yeah, definitely. Or your parenting style.
Yeah.
But
that is very true.
I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I'd watch it again. It's I just missed just a little bit. I just missed. I don't know. I just feel like it missed.
Okay, no, that makes sense. At least you put it in 3 out of all the other Superman movies. I think that's a very generous thing of you.
But I do think it's a good place for them.
Honestly, from you, I was expecting lower.
Oh no! I didn't hate it. I think the casting is awesome. I think all the characters are great. Yeah. I think it's funny that
I love the guy that played Barry.
Oh yeah, he's good too.
I loved him. He was chomping on that cigar throughout the whole fucking movie, and always don't call me Chief.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's good. I mean,
it was fun. It was a fun movie, and I will see it again. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'll be interested in just to see kind of how they build off of it. I think that's what this is. I think this is this movie's main job.
It's a world building movie, yeah, because they had more characters than, yeah.
Well, they also just show we can just put up any Green Lantern. Now you know what a Green Lantern is. They don't really.
They don't give any backstory, and they don't make it Hal. It's actually Guy. So, yeah, I like that part. And I love that Nathan Fillion played a brazen asshole Guy Gardner, but also a dumb Guy Gardner too.
But ultimately, a hero.
Yes, ultimately a hero.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think it was weird. The robots, they say they don't feel or have any emotional, but then they're always very excited. Is that just for Superman?
I think it was they were excited for Superman because when Kara came in, they didn't give a shit about her.
No, but do you think they exude these emotional responses for other people? You know what I mean?
Superman.
Yeah.
To make Superman feel at home.
Yeah, it's just because they I don't care, we don't care, but then wouldn't you be monotone robots? Why do they have inflections and emotional responses and all this stuff?
And why did that one want to be named Paul or Steve or whatever?
But then why do they not care? I don't know. They keep saying they don't care, but then they keep acting like they care. Or when Superman first comes in and he's all beat up and they're holding him and he tells her to say hi, but don't expect her to care. But then when he tells her hi and she gets all excited that he said hi to her, it's well, why is she excited if the robots don't get excited or have emotional? I was so confused about that. I don't know.
No, it was a little confusing about the robots. Yeah, it was.
And then it was kind of dark when he walks in when after everyone's destroyed it, and number 4 is just trying to kill himself.
Stab himself with a pen.
It's what is that?
Or a screwdriver. Yeah. That's one thing that I didn't understand. If they are Kryptonian make, how the fuck did they dispatch him so easily if they can't dispatch Superman?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they're under the yellow sun, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
it is what it is.
I don't know if we should address it, but the whole there's the whole thing online about the whole Superman's too woke thing.
Oh God.
I don't get this at all.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I think from the first panel of Superman in the comics, he was woke. So if you have an issue with truth, justice, then
right,
you should probably check yourself at the door.
Yeah, go away. You're not a Superman fan if you think he's too woke. The comics are woke.
He's just a woke character.
Yes, he is.
Anyway.
Yes, he is. He's a very woke character.
And that's all we'll say about that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to add. I don't know. I
don't know. I think we've hashed this movie pretty good.
Hashed it.
Yes.
What do you think what would you like to see in a sequel, the Superman sequel?
That's a really good question. I don't want Doomsday yet. Doomsday's too big and too far out there soon.
I don't think they'd touch that with the 10-foot pole.
Well, they did fail that one. I don't know. Honestly, maybe our world's at war, or All-Star Superman, or a Superman Batman movie that's not shitty. Where they're not fighting each other to kill each other. They're actually trying to save someone.
How do you know that name? Anyway. Martha should have her own movie.
Right? I like the Kents in the new movie. They were adorable.
They're good. They're good. They're cute. They're they're great. I just don't think we got enough of them.
No, we didn't. No.
I do like at the end when when he puts on the image. This time it's all their home videos.
All the Kents.
Yeah. And then you get a classic kind of James Gunn music.
Yeah.
Hit, and it's like all like. But it's always so funny that like he's sitting like why Superman comes home to his lounge chair and just soaks up the sun. It's like he just what? It's like he's like RoboCop eating his like baby food. Like what the fuck is this, man? It's just so it's weird.
Go to the sun. Fly to the sun.
Go to the sun. Do normal Superman shit. Why do you have to sit like this? It's bizarre to me.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna sit here and watch home movies and get a tan. It's fine.
Yeah, that was weird.
But no, like so you think, but there's not certain things you'd like to see in the next sequel.
I want to see the reign of Superman. I want to see.
Oh, so you want to
Steel.
See. So you want to?
Well, I don't want Doomsday then. I don't want Doomsday though. No, but I want Steel, Connor, the Eradicator, and Cyborg Superman. I want to see.
How else do you get those unless
I don't know?
Totally cheat his dying into something else.
Well, they already cloned Superman once.
It's true. I mean, he could die a different way.
He could.
I guess you don't have to do it that way. You're right.
Yeah, you didn't. You don't. But there's so many good Superman stories. It's hard to just narrow it down to one to do a movie out.
Do you think we get a Justice League movie before the next Superman movie?
No. I don't think so.
Do you think Batman and Superman meet before the next Superman movie? You do think that?
Yes. That's what I think. You can't do a Justice League without having a Superman and a Batman. And if you don't introduce Batman before Justice League, it's not going to work.
For sure.
And you got to do Wonder Woman too, because she's vital to the. But there's so many characters that they can introduce.
How do you think they handle it though? Do you think they already know about each other?
Superman and Batman?
Yeah. Do you think in this universe, as we know it currently, after the end of this movie, do you think they already are aware of each other?
I think that if all the other heroes know who Superman is, I think Batman and Superman know each other.
Okay.
It has to. I mean, how else do Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, and Hawk Girl know Superman's secret identity?
No, I agree. I think the only reason you don't see Batman is because they haven't cast what the new Batman is, so they can't put him in it. So like you just kind of have to wait. I think you'll probably see Superman show up in whatever that Batman Brave and the Bold movie is, or Clark Kent anyway, probably.
Yeah, I think they will.
I think I kind of would just want to go back to Lex, but like maybe fucking green suit. Mecha Lex level shit, something kind of like revenge story.
I like that.
Like revenge story, like now he's just out,
he's out of prison and now he wants his
driven.
Revenge.
Yeah, I don't know, or he escapes or whatever, I don't know. No. I mean obviously they just set him aside to prison, you know. And I do think Bizarro should be a thing. I think that Ultraman should go. I think, you know, the clone is deteriorated. It looks all weird and gross. I think that's, you know, and it could also be a thing where, like, he's Bizarro Superman. He kind of learns to talk. And then maybe Bizarro at the end, he's got like a bad guy still. And then at the end of that story, he like sacrifices himself for Superman or something, you know, because, you know, he's, I don't know. Anyway, some kind of thing like that.
I like that idea. That's a good idea.
That's kind of where I would go with this. I don't know if I'd bring Crypto back per se as such a. We got a lot of Crypto in this movie. Yeah, I don't really think we need that. I mean, maybe we see a little cameo with him and Supergirl, but I don't think we need to have, you know, it doesn't need to be Super Pets.
I did like that, you know, Clark learned to love Crypto.
Oh, yeah.
And used him to fight when he fought Ultraman down in the void.
Right.
And then Crypto, get the toy or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fantastic. That whole scene, Superman's fighting him while Crypto's running around chasing those cameras.
Brains over brawn. I mean, I love it when they spell it out for us, but then when they really spell it out for you, it's like, no shit. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. When he called on Crypto to come and help him, that he was in the pet store eating all the treats. Oh, yeah,
that was hilarious, too.
He's just a little chaos bringer.
Just a little dog. Just classic dog. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I enjoyed Crypto. His little cameo throughout the whole movie was just fantastic.
Well, I think he's more than a cameo. He's pretty big.
Well, yeah, okay. It was more than a cameo. And then how do you crack a super dog's brain? Chase super squirrels?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I liked it. It was really good. And Clark learned to care about Crypto after he was stolen.
But it's not his problem. It's Kara's now.
Yep. On that other planet with the red sun.
That's funny.
Getting drunk.
I thought it was kind of a little aggressive that she called him bitch, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, that's the way Kara is, though, towards Kal-El. So
got to get Power Girl in this. If you know, we're gonna go Cat Grant levels. Yeah, Power Girl.
Super Babes.
Super Babes.
Yeah.
Time travel.
I have a
JSA. Let's just do it.
Alternate world.
Alternate. Oh, we just go full Infinite Crisis. Oh,
that's window.
That's great. That's a great character. Action figure.
I thought you'd like that.
Do I have any other questions? I think that's it.
I don't have any more questions.
What do you think Supergirl is going to be about?
Okay, fine. I'm not a big Supergirl fan, so I have no idea much of her stories.
How about? And here's the other thing. Okay, so that message, the L's message about, you know, take a harem and blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
So is Kara's whole thing to support him in this? Even though she gets lost? I mean, she left knowing that she was going to take, you know, supposedly protect him or babysit him. So she had to know that this was the plan, but then she got lost and it didn't happen. And then she arrived here and then now he doesn't want to do that. Well, that's also weird. Did she not know? Because then she would have told him.
She had to have been able to tell him, but
maybe
she's been off doing. No, but maybe she's been off doing her own thing because he's not doing what she thought he would do. Yeah, maybe the recording was broken.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out or what they do with that. Now that this a lot of stuff rides on this message now. That also, you know,
maybe she doesn't know that the message was broken.
Yeah, maybe. But she's been there for a while. She must know.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't
care.
Or
maybe she never watched it.
Maybe Maybe the information wasn't there, and she was just supposed to babysit him or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. I have no idea.
And Lobo's in that movie, right? Is that the thing? It's Lobo's
in Supergirl?
Is that?
I don't know.
Because they did cast Momoa as Lobo, right?
I think, yeah. He's cast as Lobo.
It's for that movie, isn't it? Oh, I don't know.
Like I said, I'm not a big Supergirl fan. I've never really cared much for her.
But are you a big Lobo fan?
I do like Lobo. But, yeah. Well, how can you not like Lobo?
I hope they do like some weird. I hope they do some weird like Lobo thing where like she eats a fish stick or something just to like I don't know, just a fucking weird nod
to the dolphins.
Yeah, just like, do you like fish sticks? Are you just eating a bunch of fish sticks? I don't know, just something weird to like. They probably will not do that, but I thought that would be funny.
It would be funny.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's our weirdly. So you're giving it what, like a 9, a 10, an 8? What do you?
I give it an 8.5.
8.5. All right, I'm giving it a 7.5. So, Jared here, and I'm Dave, and Rev here is in the great area, and I'm in the good area. That's where we're rating this film. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That's our kind of review and talk out of Superman 2025, directed by James Gunn. Looking forward to see where it goes.
I am too.
Okay. There's anything else you want to talk about quickly, or are we? Anything you? Not really. New comics? Any shows you're watching?
No, I'm not watching any shows. I'm rewatching Clone Wars.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah.
I never watched
it. But really, no new shows I'm watching, and no new comics.
No new comics. I have a couple new comics.
Just my normal comics. Just my normal shit.
I read the first issue of the new, or I guess it's not new now, but the Last Ronin 2.
Oh. Yeah.
I haven't read all that yet, but I first read the first issue of that. And that's kind of cool. It's interesting, whole new Turtles. Kind of seems like Ninja Turtles with X-Men powers. Like they're all seem to be. Have you read it all?
No.
Oh. Yeah, so they kind of tease.
I've looked through it and I've seen the teasers.
So the first issue, one of the turtles has like ESP or whatever, can read minds and like talks to the turtles in their heads as a group.
Telepathy?
Kind of, yeah, telepathy. That's what I'm looking for. And it's like, oh, so but they all have different. It's funny because they have different personalities than the old turtles. Obviously, I feel like I need to read the rest of the series, but like early on, like in this is like you kind of get their personality, but they're not super. Like I want them a little more clear cut, like the original 4 turtles. These ones all seem a little bit more like same-ish, so I'm hoping that they diversify a bit more. But it's cool. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah. It's an interesting. It's an interesting thing. Interesting take. There is, I mean, there was a female Ninja Turtle in the current series.
Jenica, yeah.
Yeah, but now in this new 4, there is a female turtle.
One of them is a girl, yeah.
But no, and they all have different they're like different turtle types. So they have like different coloring, like way different. Like the original turtles, not so much.
We're all box turtles.
Maybe a little shade coloring difference, but these ones have like different paint styles, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, it's cool. I'm enjoying that. And then I also read. I'm still reading Transformers, which is awesome. And then.
We should mention that Kirkman's taken over on issue 25.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman of Walking Dead and Invincible and Battle Pope fame. He's taken over, and with Dan Mora, who's like a longtime Transformers artist who does kind of classic Gen 1 Transformer art. So yeah, less sketchy like the previous style, more kind of clean Transformer lines.
Clean drawn, yeah.
It looks cool. I wonder how long they'll stick to it. But Kirkman, I guess that's the kind of the positive of having Transformers at Image. since Kirkman's like, isn't he like the head of Image still, or did he stop doing that? I don't know. Anyway,
I think he is. I have no idea. You got a
that's
computer right there in front of you.
I'm not going to look it up. I don't feel like it. But I also read the first issue of Spider-Man Wolverine. Yeah.
Oh, how's that?
It's pretty good. It's kind of classic team-up story. Violent.
Okay.
It's fun. I like the art. I mean, what's his Andrews? Yeah, I think that's the artist's name. Cool art. He really exaggerates Spider-Man. It's kind of fun. It's really like, it's kind of cool.
All disjointy and everything.
Yeah, very spidery.
Yeah.
I kind of like that kind of stuff. And then
anyway.
But yeah, it's really early. But yeah, they were I forget. Oh, they're fighting. Currently, they're fighting Omega Red and Kraven, who have teamed up. So it's cool. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just a cool team up story, and yeah. So I need to finish that too. I think that's just like a 5-series run too. But I get around to it when I get around to it. I get these like moments of like, oh, I'm gonna read comics and I'll read like a bunch, and then I won't read for like a couple weeks.
That's kind of like me. I just finished my Marvel stack, which was probably about that big, and now I have all this right here. This is all my DC and Image stuff that I haven't read yet.
Well, I don't want to show you mine.
Yeah, I know. Yours is gigantic.
Anyway. But yeah, that's...
okay.
I don't think I've been... Man, it's been a while. 3 months.
Yeah.
We have to do another episode like soon, because we didn't talk Thunderbolts.
We didn't talk Thunderbolts, and we didn't talk about any of my new action figures that I've gotten. So yeah, let's do one next week.
All right. Well, I'm on vacation next week, so it'll have to be the weekend after. Well, sorry.
Okay.
But yes, let's try and do one more soonish, because we need to talk Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, yes. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's great. But anyway, we've probably talked enough. We've talked this long an episode.
Yes, it is.
We have chatted. We've done the chattings. We've done it.
That's what we do.
That's what we do it. And we'll bring the next one sooner than later.
Yeah, we promise.
Promise. Anyway, you can find us at milkmanrevren@gmail.com if you would like to complain about everything we talked about here. But don't expect a reply. You can also find us on youtube.com/milkmanpictures, where this video podcast is housed. And that's where we get most of our views, so we urge you to just go there. It is offered on podcast platforms, but no one really ever seems to check us out there. A handful. So YouTube's way more popular. Plus, you can just leave comments right there on YouTube. And then we don't have to check the email. Because we're lazy.
We are lazy.
Anyway.
I don't even remember what the password to the Gmail is. I'm going to have to log into it, though.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little reset.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, it's good chatting with you, Rev. It's been a hot minute.
Likewise. It has been.
Yeah. Thank everyone for checking us out. Thanks, Rev, for sitting alongside me and piloting this. What does he call the T-sphere orb spaceship?
Fuck if I know. I have no idea what that thing's called.
T-ship?
T-ship? That doesn't sound right.
Maybe that's the T-orb. Maybe he has the T-spheres and he has the T-orb.
Maybe.
The T-egg?
Teg?
Teg? The Teg? To the Teg. Anyway. I digress.
Oh, God.
T-gress.
All right, you're done.
All right. I'm Milkman.
I'm Revren.
And we fucked that pony. Later.
We always do. Bye, guys.
T-gress. That's a pretty good joke. That was a pretty good joke. That might be the title. Superman review, and then in parentheses, T-gress. All right.